Hello everyone! In this video I will try to make at least a little bit usable belt sander. I want a belt sander because I think that my previous attempt at low temperature metal sintering was a little bit, well, not very well conducted, I guess. And I want to try another materials, such as brass, which you cannot powderize chemically. Okay, so let's begin. As you can see, I already made some work on this project, but that shouldn't matter that much. I need to modify top section so it can hold on place by itself, and a little bit of tweaking on the bottom section, such as mounting belt support like this. As you can see, I'm using threaded rod and ball bearings. This is not very good practice, the ball bearings will die very soon. But yeah man, this is Ghetto tech. For top roller I am using brass fitting. They are quite nice to use because they have conical features and you can achieve quite high concentricity by using them. Bottom-driven rollers are made of wood. If these rollers are not really straight rod but have a quite convex shape, it helps with tracking the belt. But what really helped was the silicone layer on this roller. This roller is supported with bearing on one side and it's directly driven by a motor on the other side. That single piece of wood that is certainly not concentric with the axis of rotation is pressed on the motor shaft. However, the rollers are quite concentric with the motor shaft. And this is because I drilled 2 holes on the drill press. And I was not concerned with the concentricity of the piece that I'm drilling rather than concentricity of the 2 holes. So this piece could have literally any shape. Also, you may ask how I achieved concentricity of 2 holes on my shitty drill. And the answer is quite simple. I just made a bunch of pieces and choose most concentric one. One more thing that I need is baseboard. I was thinking about using this particle board, but nah. But then I realized that I have one spare hardwood board. Now say hello to my Ghetto glass blowing blade prototype. Okay, now let's mark the footprint of this motor. Hello there! I will drill the holes in this board and put the screw from the bottom. So now I need a little bit bigger hole on the bottom for the screw head. However, taper on this drill and on the chuck is severely damaged. Okay, put the screws in and hammer the shit out of them. Okay, now seriously, if you are an electrician, don't watch this scene. Okay, you can continue watching now. I am mounting this capacitor, but it turns out that this is wrong type. It has to be some self-disconnecting or whatever, because the windings get really hot and it starts smoking after a while. But whatever, it can sit here for a while until I found a replacement. What? Okay, I am now going to turn the driven roller connecting piece. It's a good idea to use some tool rest, but in this case the place is not really accessible. Never mind, here is some high resolution and low frame rate footage. Okay, so the surface is not really straight, but it's concentric, so I'll leave it like this. Well, it maybe says something about the person, but you know what, I don't give a fuck. Now I'm trying to make belt support. Note that I use the word trying. First of all, don't use aluminum. Stainless steel is okay, but aluminum is bad. And second, it should be stiff as hell. I mean, having 2 wood screws 10 mm in distance from each other in the slot, that's nothing. I may as well glue it there. But yeah, slots. I wish I had the mill. Oh yes, and these things. This is basically wooden self-locking gigantic nut. Well, you probably want something like this because the accessibility of these profiles is very bad. And yeah, don't forget the bell. Also, congratulations, this is good 5 minutes of video footage and we have done literally nothing. Okay, so let's process the top part. My upgrade for this is just 2 through holes and 2 threaded rods. I was thinking about various complex mechanisms, but I remembered what my brothers told me one day. Well, I guess I should make these holes a little bit bigger. Okay, so that's it. I mean, almost. I need one more thing. The table. Or how precisely it's called. Well, that should be fairly simple. I just glue these 2 pieces together. I mean, I need to grind some metals. I don't really need some perfectly perpendicular surface. But wait, let me try it. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, at least the surface is flat. Okay, so now it's done. But wait.
Your soul belongs to me.